Hey everybody, welcome back to the madness. Couple of things today. First is the Johnson Vega finish. This is probably the quickest car that I put together, and I think it's only been like 2 weeks, but it was pretty much out of the box except for the paint and decals and a couple little modifications. But I'm pretty happy with it. It's the Slicks decals. I did something that I was kind of going to keep it a little trade secret, but the decal sheet is made too gold. It's a little too light of a gold, so what I did is I sprayed some Tamiya clear orange over top of the gold stripes, and it made it look so much more realistic. And I made a little spoiler for the front. The real car had a small spoiler on the front. Used the kit scoop. They give you a couple options, and this is pretty much the correct one. I don't think it's quite high as the real car, because when you put the decals on here, there was supposed to be another decal on top, but there's not enough space for it, so it's going to be without. And you can see the back. And the wheels are competition resins, motor wheel flies under the hood. I made the panels, painted them aluminum color. Scratch built that coil out of some round styrene, and I used a different set of heads from the intake from the kit engine, because it was kind of like a generic engine in the kit. So I tried to make it look more realistic, but all in all I'm pretty happy with it. The paint really came out nice. The decals were a little bit tricky to put on, being so long, and actually a couple of them even split. I think it was on this side. There's a couple splits in and around here, but they pieced back together almost perfect. You can't even see it, so I'm not worried about it. I shouldn't even mention it. I give away all my mistakes. That's one of my problems. And I also got some color down for the Mega Ford, because it has some yellow stripes and some blue stripes. I just laid down the yellow, and then I'll tape them out and put the blue, tape that out, and then cover the whole thing in red. So all the body work was done on that. The chassis is pretty much done, except for painting the wheels and putting the wheels and tires on, and a couple other little odds and ends, but for the most part it's about finished. And then the other thing is I got a mail call, which I don't normally have mail call, being so far away. It costs $1 million to ship something here. But the first one is some paint, and this came from a place in Australia. I had been looking, I saw this, I got to shake it up so you can get this pearl blue. I saw somebody on a Facebook page that painted a car, and I really liked the color. So I asked what it was, and he said it was this pearl blue from SMS. I think it's SMS Hobbies or SMS something in Australia. So I didn't want to just get one bottle of paint, so I also got pearl apple green. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one yet, but the blue is going to go on a 40 Willys coupe someday. And I know I don't need the paint yet, but I like paint, and I like to have it, and in case it gets that you can't get it. So anyway, that's my 2 paints that I got. And this I probably will never be doing again, is buying kits, because by the time I got the shipping and have to pay duty here in Thailand, I paid as much for shipping and duty, if not more, than the price of the kit. So, but when this came out, I've been wanting it, and everybody's got it already. Like the Mobius 64 Nova. And I was going to get this one and the gasser kit, but I really don't build gassers, and I pretty much just want this for the body. I'm going to make a low ride and drag car out of it like I do pretty much everything else, but some of the parts will come in handy for some other stuff. Unless I change my mind, maybe I'll do like a super stock type, and then I'd use the chassis and just back half it. But anyway, I really wanted that, so I got it. And the other one, I can't just buy one kit and pay that much shipping for one, so I might as well get two. And I know everybody's going to say, "What did you buy that for?" It's been around for 100 years. I think it's a reissue. But I have a plan, an idea of a pro mod car that I want to build out of this. So again, I'm pretty much just using the body, but it's something I want to do, and it's probably going to be a year or so before I even get ready to do that. And I've had this kit many times over the years, but I decided on that instead of the Mobius Nova gasser, because like I said, I really don't build gassers. Everything I build is low and more modern. So that's my mail call, which, like I said, I probably won't be doing again. It costs way too much, and I think I have enough stash here for about 40 cars probably, and that's pretty much how many is on my list to build. And even if I build one a month, which I don't, that'll be 44 months. So hopefully I'll live long enough to finish them all. So that's pretty much it for this time, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned about how expensive it is to get things shipped to Thailand. Might change your people. Anybody that has the thought of moving here might change their mind. It wouldn't change my mind. That's probably the only drawback of being here is the fact of getting stuff shipped. All right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.